today I brought in Debbie Viola, and she's a phenomenal artist. She does murals and faux finishes. I met her a few years ago, and when I found some pictures of her work, we were all like kind of passing them around. I was like stupefied. I was like, I had no idea her work was that incredible. So it's my honor, and I'm so happy to welcome Debbie Viola to our show. How are you?
Thank you, Donna. I'm doing great.
You're like this like quiet, humble, sweet, lovely artist. And it's amazing what you do. I mean, how did this start for you?
I was always creative, but I never had the opportunity to paint. My mom tells me the story when I was in kindergarten. I was sick one day and I cried and cried because I didn't want to miss finger painting. I was so upset. And then in high school I wanted to take art, but I went to a Catholic business high school and they never gave me the option. So I ventured my creativity in other ways. I'm left-handed, so I had to teach myself how to do everything. I taught myself how to crochet. When I got married, I taught myself how to sew to the point where I've made a bridal gown and flower girl and bridal party dresses. And then in 1998, we put a new bathroom in our house, and I convinced my husband, let me fool around with some paint. So I took my beige tile to Home Depot and bought like 6 different shades of beige and came back, and with tools I just created what wound up being this gorgeous finish. I surprised myself and everyone who knew me. And the contractors were still working in and out of my house, and they thought that I was a professional. They couldn't believe it was the first thing I had ever done. So they really encouraged me. They're like, you've got to quit your day job. I'm like, oh, thank you.
And most often when somebody tries to do something artsy or creative, they're like, don't quit your day job.
Yeah.
But here it was the opposite experience for you. They're like, quit your day job.
Yes, and I was a legal secretary running a 9-attorney law firm, working for the same jerk for over 20 years and just hating it. So it took a couple of years to develop, you know, friends and family, word of mouth. And then after September 11th, I said, you know what, life is too short.
It absolutely is. Good for you.
And I just went for it.
Now, this book that you brought is actually a book that you use that you just show clients, correct?
Yes.
So this is your sample
pictures
book.
of work that I've actually done in people's homes and businesses.
And what I discovered, though, is I looked at this as an inspirational book and thought, wow, how wonderful would this be for a coffee table book or for a teaching tool for other designers? And you said possibly that's a yes for you.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, someone did ask me about perhaps corroborating on a book of, you know, how-to for decorative finishes. So this could be a perfect complement to it.
It's beautiful. It's beautifully bound, and it's fabulous. And you have all types of ideas in here, you know, from, like you said, from bathrooms to kitchens to staircases to ceilings, and even furniture. You also do like faux finishes on furniture.
Yes. A lot of people have heirloom furniture in their family, and it's just, you know, it looks out of date, but they don't want to get rid of it because of the sentimental value, and I come in and, you know, create a new finish on it. And
you did bring some samples here. Are these finishes that you create or things that you match, or?
These are finishes that I've created that I've actually done work in people's homes. Like this I did on columns. Someone wanted the look of, you know, plaster and the feel of plaster on their columns. So I did this in someone's home. And
very cool.
Yeah, this is like a troweled metallic finish that I did in a bathroom. I did this in the lobby of a building in Long Beach next to the Allegria Hotel, and also the Malibu Diner in New York City. I did a couple of these finishes. So yeah, when I come to a client's house, this is what I have. I have my portfolio, I have samples, and you know, they pick what they like, and then I do it in their specific color, so there's no surprises, everyone's happy. And it's a great alternative to wallpaper or plain painted walls.
And saving something, reuse, refresh, recycle.
Exactly.
So you refresh things and make it all beautiful for them, better than before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I know that a lot of people have said that about your work. They're like, oh, I had this and I thought it was nice, but then Deb came over and it was like beyond belief. So, so Debbie Viola, and it's DebbieViola.com.
Yes,
right?
that's my website.
Excellent. Thank you very, very much for being here, and I'm always looking forward to working with you.
Well, thank you, Donna.
So yeah, it's a pleasure, really a pleasure. You know,
my pleasure.
You're good. You're really good.
Thank you.
For more, liveituptvshow.com, and you could reach out to Debbie Viola, and perhaps she can do a custom finish for you.